You should say, Dorinda and Luann called. You're friends. Would you like to come with us? Are you going? And you don't ask me, and I feel hurt by that.
You said that you wanted me to be friends with these girls separate.
Yes, I did.
So now you're having a little bit of like
No, I just think you should say something before. Not animosity, hurt. I just say if you're gonna live rent-free at my place, please be looking for an apartment. Not doing all these other things.
Oh. Tinsley seems has a habit of putting herself in situations where she's psychologically
Stay in her house and abide by her rules or leave and be a grown woman.
That's what I
It's your choice. Stop complaining about it. You don't like the rules, move out.
I'm moving.
Where?
Hotel. I'm sorry, go back to hotel.
Why would you not tell me that?
Why am I getting an item from page 6 about the fact that I am not appreciative about living with you again right now?
Talk.
I don't need this bullshit in the press about me not being grateful to you when you know I'm grateful.
Why would I tell the press? Who cares?
But that's what we're asking, Sonja. Why would you do that?
I'm planning like a thank you and you party a little bit because I'm sorry she's been a bitch recently. You see your cake?
Oh my God! Does that say you, Sonja?
Well, Sonja, you know, and I try to do something nice for you, and you know that this is a nice party. It says thank you. You're like a sister to me, and you honestly are a really true friend, and I love you. And so thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
That was what it was like.
Wow. Tinsley, tell me the best and worst things about living in Sonja's home for wayward girls.
Look, I mean, I was at the worst time of my life, like honestly, the worst. And you let me, you know, into your house, and that was, I will be forever grateful. It started off, I felt like kind of sisterly, fun little jabs and pokes, and I thought it was sort of funny. And I kind of went along with it, but then I didn't really realize that when we were alone together, it was different. You know, I felt that it was mean. I didn't need to be criticized and critiqued and picked at. You said I couldn't date anybody unless I'd moved out of your house and all these things, and it just was really hurtful. And I thought, oh my God, now this is it. Like, I have to get out.
I felt that too in the beginning. It was when it was just you and I. It was joking and fun. I should have laid off you in front of the other girls. I never said you were a bad guest.
No, you did.
And then you were complaining
You said
to
I was
all
a bad house guest.
I let you speak, and I didn't interrupt you. And then what you were doing was basically airing our dirty laundry. You were talking to all my besties about me when you were staying with me.
I just was surprised. I never in a million years, Sonja, ever thought that the two of us would have more of a problem than anybody else. I mean,
me either, because we're so tight.
I want to get Luann's opinion because she lived with you and she also saw what happened, and I just want to know what you think of this.
What I think is what started as a friendship turned into Sonja being a little bit of an overbearing mama.
Oh, yes.
You know, with me, she would have never done that. Second of all, I just feel like you were very hard on Tinsley.
Very.
And you agree?
Right. Oh, it was so hard on her because she had just had the bottom fall out of her life.
So you should be hard on her?
Well, she came to my house. She didn't say, I want to move to New York and party and get drunk at Butte and pick up young guys and the world what they think about me. She said, I want to come back behind closed doors within the comfort of your home and the safety of your arms, rebuild, rectify my reputation.
So
I'm
you didn't
embarrassed.
feel that how she was living her life was commensurate with what she wanted to do, what the plan was from the coach.
From Mama Sonja. We sat down and did a list the first day because she said, I don't want to make the same mistakes. And I know Tinsley's the most loving person with an open heart and very fresh and honest with everyone she meets. And every guy she meets, she sees the best in them and she falls in love right away. I just wanted her to do what was best for her and not fall in love with the next guy and then be beholden to him.
What is the difference between her meeting Chad, who's 23, and having fun with him, and you meeting someone who's 23 and having fun?
I'm divorced. I have a kid. She said she's 41 and in a rush to get married and have children. So I discussed with Tinsley how to do that. You didn't tell me you wanted to come to New York and date. You said you wanted to come and get your brand going again, be independent, not to look for someone to travel with, drink, and go to Vegas.
Tinsley, we know that your mom criticized you for not getting Sonja flowers. Has she changed her opinion after seeing the show?
She did, yes, slightly. First of all, when I stayed with you before, after I left, I'd send you flowers, okay? My whole plan was that after when I left, I was going to give you a big present.
And she
I was going to do that.
I believe that completely.
Okay, I didn't know I had to give you little presents along the way. I'm not an intern of yours.
Listen,
okay, I'm your friend.
I never said she was a bad housekeeper.
Yes, you did.
I was begging for attention when I spoke to Dale, her mother.
That's a separate
Why do you need so much attention, Sonia?
She goes out with Luann and Dorinda the night of my birthday dinner. Not even a birthday card, nothing. And I felt hurt about that.
I think she's using that as an excuse.
No, she wants respect.
No,
But then she was
if it was her birthday.
friends, though, to film.
To not show up with a card or a gift is a little rough.
Sonia, yes or no question?
Yes.
Did you go to page 6 with the story about Tinsley being ungrateful?
No, she told everyone that story. That's where they got
Okay,
it.
hold on. Hold on.
The paper,
Carol,
Sonia.
you were convinced from the get-go that it was Sonia. Do you still feel that?
Yes, yes.
They never called me.
100%.
And
Tinsley,
she thought I should squash it.
Tinsley, did you ever confirm whether or not it was Sonia that gave the story to page 6?
First of all, I wouldn't know how to confirm it, but the whole point is that regardless if you called up page 6 and gave them the story, it was out of your mouth that precipitated what ended up happening in page 6.
Why
and
would
the
I
point
call
that I
that
was
to
so
say
upset,
my
may I
friend
just clear
living
this
with
up?
me who
Yes.
already seems to
I
be
know
the
it might seem
nightmare.
silly to be so upset about being
Is
called a
a
bad
bad
house guest in page
houseguest.
6.
It doesn't
I mean,
look
big
good
deal.
on
No,
me.
but you had just come off
I
the other
just come
issue.
off
And
of
you,
being betrayed by somebody that I cared about. I was in the press, and then now another person. I didn't need it. I came to your house for safety, and then now I'm being betrayed again, and I'm winding up in the press.
And then you go to my friends and tell them first about the page 6. You didn't come to me about the page 6.
She came to me, Sonia, because you
and then she
put
expects me to
you
squash
put the item in page 6.
You always
had
play
said
the
It was exactly
victim.
the words you had both said.
You
I'm not
came to
playing-
New York to
playing a
stay with me
victim.
because you were in the Post.
I want to move on to the thank you party. Was it a thank you party or a you party?
I was planning the party before Mexico, before I knew what had happened with page 6. So it was a thank you party. Was I upset after knowing that you had to have had something to do with it? Yes. So I was making a joke saying the thank you.
Can we call it a fuck you party?
That's all.
Yes.
The what party?
A fuck you party.
I like that party. I think you should be happy. as a
Sonia,
lark.
what did you think of the party? Was it a thoughtful gesture? Was it enough of a thank you for you? She gave you the great Bergdorf Goodman $5,000 gift
yes.
certificate.
Excuse me.
Nice toast.
Yeah, I mean, I
Going
tried,
into it,
right?
I felt the party was for show, and I felt the cake and all the people was for show. When she gave the speech, that was from her heart, and I knew that because she is my friend and I know her.
Where's your friendship now?
You know,
We're gonna take a break for now, right? So you can have a breather and be yourself, live your life. I mean,
look, I just want to. I love her, and I will always be grateful. I mean, she helped me so much, made it so easy for me to get out of Florida and to get back in New York. I will be forever grateful, and I am. I'm sorry that we fought. I'm sorry I wasn't the perfect house guest. I'm sorry I didn't bring you coffee and flowers. I'm sorry. You know, I honestly was in a really, really
And I was rough
place
on
in
you,
my,
and I am
my
tough.
life.
I'm not
you know,
easy.
and I took whatever may have been constructive sort of criticism. I took it as just criticism because I was also in a very bad place then.
Well, I'm glad you two are in a better place and moving forward, and we'll be right back.